So you could have seen Ma, Jezebel, Quella DeVille, Lizzie the Lizard, now departed. Getting there, High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine. September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. No Black Panther, Sandringham Serial Killer here. Clockwork Orange, Norwich Train Station. Mountain Bike Rapist, that one's got gaff on it, certainly is a big monster con. Monster gaff, no Mad Monster, Serial Killer here. And as always, I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike, not a mountain bike. All mixed into the black shroud of Sandringham, just to set me up further. 24 on that one, but no Roy Whiting, White Van Man, Christian B. Sandringham Serial Killer, Black Wizard Terrorist, this shooter. Plenty of hosts for the hungry, bloodthirsty beast in high places, no hosts for the beast here. That one's got Bluff on it, because that is a big monster con, a monster Bluff in this Norfolk, UK. And that is a good crime drama suspect. That one had 21 on it. Again, Simon Bailey Don't Cry and his blonde host plainclothes lover and a partner, not true detectives. And in the crime drama The Suspect, there is a doctor psychiatrist who's set up for a murder he didn't commit. And he has to go on the run and try and figure out who's setting him up for the murder, who's really committed the murder. So no Black Panther, Puma, Jaguar, Cougar, Serial Killer here, that one's got fun on it. This Mason Council, White Lodge, that one's got Mafia on it. The local Mafias, the local mob. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis, Norfolk Coopers, Coppers, Boys in Blue. And you can see Ben, local tree surgeons, this woodyard, one big black axe hatchet job, saw trap in this Norfolk, UK. But as always, a High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine, so all in the bag in this Norfolk, UK. A very deadly serial killer virus, all delivered by this post office, Royal Mail, Postie Assassins, Vigilantes, Postie Mail, they are the big super spreader carriers. Certainly have infected everyone apart from me. So a High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. Rich Boys Loft Pie, Human Hunting Pie. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. And as always, how do I know? Little birdie told me so. The word that came off the Royal Sandringham Estate, Killenfelds, loud and clear. And there's a good film called The Red Sparrow. And you can see sparrows in the bushes over there. And in scripture it says that a sparrow doesn't fall to the ground without God knowing. So Yahweh, our Heavenly Father, the Lord Jesus Christ Joshua, they certainly know when women, young girls and boys, children fall to the ground, human hunting parties. So plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes, and certainly not mine. Simon Bailey Don't Cry and his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective. And again, I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike, not a mountain bike, given away free to a good home on the Burston Gisson Road, Gregson's Two Fishers Art Gallery. The man following the woman at Norwich train station, younger than me, had a hoodie on. He was on a mountain bike, certainly wasn't me. No Peter Cook Cambridge, blonde wig, black rapist mask. No O.J. Simpson, black Sandringham serial killer gloves in my backpack. And again, how do I know? Little birdie told me so. I did come out of the forum, the big library in the centre of Norwich, at 8:30 when it closed. Went and had a chat with the other guys and women who were homeless at the food stands by Primark and McDonald's, fully on camera, Norwich City Centre. Bike back through Norwich Cathedral, fully on camera up to Macehold Heath, overlooking Norwich, where I was parked between two cameras. And again, I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike, not a mountain bike. And certainly not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. No Roy Whiten, White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer, that one's got Bluff on it. Black Wizard Terrorist, this shooter, Prince Harry lookalike in that one. His High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day find, September Blue Murder. Certainly not mine, Dismason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob. And all their cronies, spies and informers pushing all their mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death threats. So no mad monster serial killer here. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham, really don't think so. One big monster con, one big monster bluff, one very big mad monster porky pie serial killer lie in Dis, Norfolk, UK. They want everyone to believe this true, but never the case 39 on all accounts. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. And all to cover up high crimes, Royal Blue Murder, and certainly not mine. Again, how do I know? Little birdie told me so. Excuse me. So, no Dis Lawnmower Man here. That one's got Mafia on it also, and the other one had 23 on it. And that is a crack and watch of True Detectives, The Lawnmower Man, The Yellow King, Satanic Serial Killer, Riding Round in a White Pickup abducting children and young girls. So no Dis Lawnmower Man here. And the True Detectives crime series, that is based on actual events. So if you look up Vice True Detectives or The Real True Detective on YouTube, that is disclosed in police interviews and statements how people transform during satanic ritual abuse and sacrifices when they become hosts to ET demonic entities and demon spirits. So it is all of this, all full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death threats. And that is the big Dis frame, set you up as a Red Car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West, Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B. To get you boxed up, locked up or done in, disappeared one way or another. Again, you can see Simon Bailey Don't Cry and his blonde host plain clothes lover, not True Detective. But no Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer, Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain biker rapist, Child 44, Black Wizard terrorist, this shoe, I really don't think so, and the blue one had gaff on it. That is a big monster gaff. Can see a magpie up there, and I did hear an interesting story recently in Malawi, Africa. And again, Evergreen Toxic Crane Corporation, Saxo Burn Goffer, Windsor SS, that one had 7 2s on it. 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses, forged in hell in Dis, Norfolk, UK. And all to cover up Prince Harry Potter, Prince of Darkness, ET hybrid host, Red Dragon, his High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day find, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. That purple car had 23 on it. So no sombre, autonomy of a crime, no woolly hat, purple guy, serial killer here. And a very good film, Jim Carrey, number 23, and a good crime drama, The Suspect. But no mad, deranged, insane, demon possessed, Jekyll and Hyde, number 21 or number 23, serial killer here. And that one's got number 10 on it. You can see Keir Starmer and the Labour loonies for details. And there really are some vans you will not want to disappear in the back of. Prince of Darkness, ET hybrid host, Red Dragons. That one's got 17 on it. That one's got ET on it. Their High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Find, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. That one's got 3 7s on it. And Die, if they can make a princess disappear, they can certainly make a Nobody Like Me disappear, boxed up, locked up, or done in, disappeared one way or another. And that one's also got ET on it. Prince of Darkness, ET hybrid host, Red Dragons. So I did hear an interesting story in Malawi, Africa. There was a Christian minister and his team ministering to 80,000 Muslims, and the Spirit of the Lord told them to pray against witchcraft, which they did. And there was a crow in the tree nearby, crowing away. And when they prayed against witchcraft, the crow morphed into a witch doctor, who then fell naked out of the tree and ran away in front of 80,000 people, Muslims. So no Black Panther, Puma, Jaguar, Cougar, no ritual killer here. Red Car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West. No Mad Monster, serial killer here. No red one had lie on it. And obviously we did have Steve Wright, the Suffolk Strangler, ritual killer, 22 miles from here. 5 girls murdered in 10 days. Some of them were found naked in a satanic pose. Steve Wright also may have been involved in the Ringland murders in Norwich. Steve Wright did work in Norwich Red Light District in the Ferryman pub. And in this Norfolk, UK, really is a 22-year catch-22, complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. Again, all in the bag in this Norfolk, UK. 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses. And again, like Pink says, when you're surrounded by big wig knowles, snobs, dickheads, hags, liars and evil clowns, I certainly disappear before they come for me. And I did recently watch The Ritual Killer, Morgan Freeman. That was a good watch. That was all about witch doctor, ritual killer, but no ritual killer here. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. And that's a bit like Neo in The Matrix. The office scene, he does have the option to escape down the scaffolding. So sometimes innocent men do have to run, fly, go, disappear, follow your golden compass. And Steve Wright Ipswich, the Suffolk Strangler, again has just been given another life sentence for the murder of Victoria Hall, 17-year-old girl who was murdered, found naked in a ditch dating back to 1999. So not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. And again a 4-man crew in this, and a big silver Mercedes Benz estate car. Did see him coming, so I was prepared. Certainly did get me boxed in. The Big Dis blockbuster. Now it's a very unique standalone story, over 22 years in the making. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. Now we just exposed a 22-year catch-22, complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. And as always, how do I know? Little birdie told me so, and that one's got mock on it, number 10. So you can see Keir Starmer and the Labour loonies for details. Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafias, the local mob. So Prince Harry Potter, Prince of Darkness, ET hybrid host, Red Dragon. His High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Find, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. How do I know? Little birdie told me so. So Steve Wright, another life sentence for the murder of Victoria Hall, 17-year-old girl who was murdered, found naked in a ditch dating back to 1999. No one's got axe on it. We've had lots of axes recently. And again, a real black axe hatchet job, saw trap in this Norfolk, UK. Plenty of people would like to split my frame fixed head. So a crime is a crime whenever it's committed, unless it's a high royal blue crime. New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. And that one's got a Zell on it, and that's one's got 666 fix, because that is a big 666 monster fix in this Norfolk, UK. And I'll set you up as a red car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands. And no black wizard here in a Volvo estate, no son of Sam, Sandringham serial killer here. And that's a very good film, pledged Jack Nicholson, giant of a man called The Wizard. Ride and reigned in a black Volvo estate, abducting children and young girls. So no Sandringham serial killer, black wizard terrorist issue, I really don't think so. And again, like Pink says, when you're surrounded by big weak know-alls, knobs, dickheads, hags, liars and evil clowns, I'll certainly disappear before they come for me. So, not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. Prince of Darkness, E.T. hybrid host, Red Dragons. Their high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. So no red car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sandringham serial killer, black wizard terrorist issue, I really don't think so. And as always, you can see my ex-wife, Shay Fraternal, Fire Burson, Big Police Council, Doctor Who collaboration, that one's got King on it. Can see King Charles, Count Dracula, Camilla the Omen Nanny, the Queen Witch, Mason SS 666 Mob, Druid Hive, and certainly will make you the Wicker Man in this Norfolk, UK. And again, no Roy Wyan, White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer here. So as always, not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked gal on the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. And how do I know? Little birdie told me so, so no black wizard here in a Volvo estate. So when you do find yourself in a golden circle, golden dragon, precision engineered, clockwork orange, golden squeeze, you certainly do have to follow your golden compass. They will pay to make you disappear, and there has been a silver Ford Focus doing the rounds in this recently. So you can see Simon Bailey don't cry and his blonde host playing close lover and her partner, not true detectives. And 21 on that one. And again, that is a very good crime drama, The Suspect. And in the crime drama, The Suspect, there was a lad. Number 21 was very special to him because his dad drove a number 21 bus who was falsely set up as a paedophile. His dad then committed suicide and blew himself up. So him and his brother, who was a plumber, they took revenge on everyone who had played a part in their dad's demise. So no Roy Wyan, White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer, black wizard terrorist issue, and that one's got up on it. And again, like Pink says, when you're surrounded by big weak know-alls, knobs, dickheads, hags, liars and evil clowns, they'll certainly disappear before they come for me. And that's Kelly and her daughter there. Now Kelly used to be neighbours to Brian Numbnuts Goodman, 4 elaborate close in this, where I used to stay sometimes when I was in this. Brian Numbnuts Goodman wanted to be kingpin, centre stage, #1 player, #1 assassin in my Assassination, again number 10 on that one. And Keir Starmer did cover up the murder on the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields. Also Jimmy Savile. Also the rape gangs on the UK's Devil Island and the rape of the capital, London, with the monkey mayor. So Prince Harry Potter, Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybrid Host, Red Dragon, His High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. Word that came off the Royal Sandringham Estate, Killenfelds, loud and clear. So no Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer, Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist. Child 44, Black Wizard terrorist, is shooter. So Brian Numbnuts Goodman, 40 Elaborate Close, wanted to be kingpin, centre stage, #1 player, #1 assassin in my Assassination. Posting all over social media, the big diss Facebook groups. Not only claiming I am the big Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer, but also claiming he and only he can prove it. No one else can, only Brian Numbnuts Goodman can, according to him. 40 Elaborate Close diss, another big liar, pants on fire. Also claiming the Polish will kill me. He did have 3 Polish lads staying with him at the time. Over 700 Polish in this, over 1,200 Eastern Europeans at the time. So they believe that big monster lie, that I was responsible for the death of a 17-year-old Eastern European gal. You certainly would be brain bred dead. They would avenge her blood. And a lot of people did try and stir up the Eastern Europeans in this to do their dirty work. Norfolk Cubus, Cobbers, Simon Bailey Don't Cry and his blonde host plainclothes lover, Not True Detectives, Dismice and Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob, all their cronies, spies and informers, pushing all their mad monster lies, bogus diagnoses and death threats. But fortunately, I do know a lot of the Eastern Europeans in this, and I was working with some at the time. Daniel and co, who did ask me about it. No one's got con on it, because there's a big monster con. So I was able to put them in the picture. High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. And as always, Keir Starmer look-alike in that one. But no Roy Whiting, White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer here. Again, no Mad Monster, serial killer here. And that is a very good watch. The True Detectives, Matthew McConaughey, Woody Harrelson. The Lawnmower Man, the Yellow King, satanic serial killer, riding round in a white pickup. But no Dis Edwards Garden Centre, no Dis Lawnmower Man here. You can see DC3, Hope Church now, full of mad monster lies and bogus diagnoses. You can see Pastor Blake, Nurse Blake, Newberry's, Hinsley's, Carriages and Co, Dislawn's Medical Healthcare Practice, Parish Fields, Not So Healthy Centre. So no Dis Lawnmower Man here, Sandringham serial killer. Black Wizard terrorist, this shooter, and no Roy Whiten, White Van Man, Christian B, and that one's got Fun on it, and Cliff, no Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Sandringham serial killer here, Black Wizard terrorist, this shooter. So some people do like to play games, have their fun, see if they can set you up to get you done in or boxed up, locked up, throw away the key, so you do have to follow your golden compass. Simon Bailey Don't Cry and his blonde host plainclothes lover, Not True Detectives. Norfolk Cubus, Cobbers, no one's got egg on it. Dismice and Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob. Evergreen Toxic Crown Corporation, Saks, Coburn, Gotha, Windsor SS. So they've all got plenty of egg on all their geriatric faces. Their High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. Their Frames and Fixers, Switches. Their Monster Lies, Bogus Diagnosis, and certainly not mine. So Prince Harry Potter, Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybrid Host, Red Dragon, His High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. And they do hunt more than birds of prey on the Royal Sandringham estate. Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. How do I know? Little birdie told me so. So the truth versus a big monster lie in this Norfolk, UK. I have the truth. Guess who has the big monster lie? All of this. They want everyone to believe it's true, but never the case 39 on all accounts. No red car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West. No Roy Whiten, White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer here. But they'll certainly set you up as a red car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands. Get you done in or boxed up, locked up, throw away the key. And as always, no Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station. Mountain biker rapist, Child 44, Black Wizard. Terrorist, issue, or you don't think so. And that one had lie on it because that is a big monster lie in this Norfolk, UK. And they certainly want their big mad monster, porcupine, serial killer lie to swallow and crush me. So two parallel stories in this, Africa, this, Norwich and Sandringham. One is true, one is a big monster lie. Again, I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike, not a mountain bike, but all rolled into the black shroud of Sandringham just to set me up further. That one's got GP on it. You can see Dr. Def SS, Silver Bullet Home for details. And that was a Suzuki. And there was mention of a Suzuki Jeep, trials bikes, pickup trucks, Royal Sandringham Estate Killenfields, human hunting parties. And if you look up the video, Spare Murder, Johnny Botray, I did put a Suzuki Jeep in the video. And if you look up the video, Royal Elite, human hunting parties, Johnny Botray, I did put a Suzuki Jeep and trials bikes in the video. And my 28th TikTok account burned down recently for mentioning the rains list. I was pouring down with rain. How you doing, alright? So again, a rich boy's loft pie, human hunting pie, their high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine. September blue murder, and that one's also got axe on it, so we get lots of axes, and there's a big black axe hatchet job. Saw trap in this Norfolk, UK. Simon Bailey don't cry, and his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective. And again, this post office, Royal Mail, Postie Assassins, Vigilantes, Postie Mayor. Can see Saffron Housen, South Norfolk District Council. So no Roy Whiten, White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer here. Prince Harry Potter, Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybrid Host, Red Dragon. Evergreen Toxic Crane Corporation, Saxe Coburn Goffer, Windsor SS. And you could have seen Inspector Numbnuts Bunton, Mr. Fixer, Liar Liar, Pants on Fire. No longer with us, but two blatant lies from a police inspector. And we did have an interesting situation here Saturday. Dylan and his brother, I was talking to Neil, and Dylan and his brother come along and said, Johnny, do a quick video of us on our mountain bikes for TikTok. Thanks a lot, mate. Cheers. So I said, yeah, okay. So they roared off down there and then come back up this way. And there was a couple of girls, their friends, standing over there in the distance where they stopped and started talking to. I got a video of Dylan and his brother on their mountain bikes, put the video on TikTok. And then one of the girls' boyfriends come along, falsely claiming that I was a pervert, filming underage girls. Really don't think so. And the girls had also falsely claimed I'd said things I hadn't said, and that was all on video. So it wasn't hard to prove that they were lying. So the boyfriend would come over here, and it's all on video, saying I was a pervert, filming underage young girls. Never the case. No one's got Limey on it. Again, no black wizard here in a Volvo estate. No Blitz Limey, MP, GP cop, ex-wife killer here, Disco and Road assassin. Then this other man come along who was a very sane man, very reasonable, and you could reason with him. He had a look at the videos I'd done, said no, they're all above board, nothing wrong with them videos. Plus you're on a public street, so you've got every right to film and create, freedom of speech and expression. So he was totally opposite to the boyfriend and the girlfriend, making up their monster lies and also claiming I'd said things I'd never said. But again, fortunately, that was all on video, so you could see that they were lying. So Norfolk Bacon SS wins at Gestapo's, the local Nazis. Simon Bailey don't cry, and his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective, Dis Mason Council. White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob. They will set you up as a red car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West, Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, to get you boxed up, locked up, or done in, disappeared one way or another. All to cover up a rich boy's loft pie, human hunting pie. Their high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. And that's the one that's got 666 fix on it. It really is a big 666 monster fix in Dis Norfolk, UK. So they will pay to make you disappear. Now it's been a silver Ford Focus doing the rounds in Dis recently, and again no Edwards Garden Centre, no Dis Lawnmower Man here. Sandringham serial killer, black wizard, terrorist, Dis shooter. No one's got Limey and 23 on it, but as always, no Blitz Limey, MP, GP cop, ex-wife killer. No one's got 17 on it. And you could have seen MEP, OBE, Lord Nupperhead McGregor, the Red Baron of Fulham, not far from here. 999 on that one. So as always, Simon Bailey don't cry, and his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective. Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob. And there really are some bands you will not want to disappear in the back of. Cruise on my frame fixed tail in Dis Norwich, Safewold, North Norfolk Coast, Derbyshire in the Lake District. All looking to bag a frame fixed black cat, though I did escape. So this is always the big Dis frame. It's not hard to see. Set you up as a Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, red car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, to get you done in or boxed up, locked up, throw away the key. And that's always good to inspire. And again, Norfolk Cubas, Cobbers, the local Nazis. No one's got war on it, because there's one big war in Dis. And again, another Suzuki Jeep there. So there was mention of a Suzuki Jeep, trials bike, pickup trucks, Royal Sandringham Estate Killing Fields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area, human hunting parties. So Prince Harry Potter, Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybridos, Red Dragon, Evergreen Toxic Crane Corporation, Saxe Coburn Gopher, Windsor SS. And a very deadly serial killer virus in Dis Norfolk, UK, all delivered by Dis Post Office. Royal Mail, Postie Assassins, Vigilantes, Postie Mare, they are the big super spreader carriers. Certainly have infected everyone apart from me. So no mad monster, serial killer here. And again, you could have seen Inspector Numbnuts Bunton, Mr. Fixer, Liar Liar, Pants on Fire. So again, not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked gal on the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. No nut in a Hitcham beach hut, 7 miles from Sandringham, North Norfolk coast. Sandringham stock and strangler, serial killer here. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day find, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine, that had number 10 on that one. So Keir Starmer did cover up the murder on the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields. Also covered up Jimmy Savile, the groom and rape gangs, UK's Devil Island, and the rape of the capital, London, with the Monkey Man. And that's got 22 on it, and that's a Jaguar. But no Black Panther, Puma, Jaguar, Cougar, ritual killer here, and a 22-year catch-22, complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. And that one's got wife on it. And that's almost identical to the number plate on the car over there, the Ford Focus. Also got number 10 and wife on it, 7 2s on that one. So 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses, forged in hell, not even Harry Houdini could escape from, and they're precision engineered. Black box, serial killer frame, fixed assassination. So all in the bag in this Norfolk UK, and that's Kate there. Out and about in this, getting some more monster lies, bogus diagnoses. All to cover up there, High Royal Blue Crime, case 39, Dr. Sleep. Jack the Ripper crime, certainly not mine. No Here's Johnny here. One big black axe hatchet job, saw trap in this Norfolk UK. And again, like Pink says, when you're surrounded by big wig knowles, knobs, dickheads, hags, liars and evil clients, I'll certainly disappear if they come for me. So all in the bag. Prince Harry Potter, Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybrid Host, Red Dragon. His High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day find, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. 17-year-old sex trafficked gal, abused and hunted, found dead on New Year's Day, Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields. Late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area, so see Prince Harry the Spare for details. And as always, how do I know? Little birdie told me so. The word that came off the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields, loud and clear. And I was doing a video in Tesco's recently, and there was a man parked there in a nice Land Rover. He looked a bit curious as to why I was doing a video. So when I finished the video, no one's got mock on it, so never a bad thing to mock the opposition. Awful mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death rates. So when I finished the video, I went and had a chat with him. Turned out he knew all the gamekeepers on the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields. Knew exactly what I was talking about. So no sombre, autonomy of a crime, no woolly hat, purple guy, serial killer hair. Based on actual events in France where there was a woolly hat, serial rapist riding around in a silver Peugeot, unchecked for over 30 years because of police violence. Plenty of women and young girls sexually abused and raped. So like Pink says, when you're surrounded by big wig knowles, snobs, dickheads, hags, liars and evil clients, I'll certainly disappear for they come for me. So, not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked gal on the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. No Red Car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Bridie Huntley, Fred West, no Roy Wyan, White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer here. Simon Bailey Don't Cry and his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective. And that be the problem in Norfolk, in this Norfolk UK. Monster lies certainly will Get you beaten, stab shot, set on fire. There was a man hacked to death on his mobility scooter recently in Hackney, London. Did also happen to the disabled Iranian man in Bristol who they falsely said was a paedophile. Beat him, stamped on his head, poured white spirit over him and set him on fire. And we did have the mad, crazy, screaming woman yesterday who came by. I got her on video. Screaming and yelling, ranting and raving, all her mad monster, paedophile, pervert, monster lies, saying that I should be locked up and that I was filming children. I really don't think so. And I got it all on video yesterday, and that one's got King on it. Now, it's been a silver Ford Focus, turned the reins in this recently, so only will pay to make you disappear. But no barking mad, black killer dog wolf, no wolf man, dog man, Norfolk Wolf Creek, son of Sam, Sandringham serial killer here. And today the mad screaming yelling woman came by, but today she had her head covered and she wasn't screaming yelling any of her mad monster, porcupine, paedophile pervert, monster lies. But her partner, he was yelling, ranting and raving, screaming and yelling, all his paedophile, monster lies as he went by. And again, I got it on video today. So no Roy Whiten, White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist issue, and that one had kill on it. No Black Wizard here in a Volvo estate. So again, that one's got GP on. You can see Dr. Death SS, silver bullet here. This Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob. Could have seen Inspector Numbnuts Bunton, Mr. Fixer. Liar, liar, pants on fire. And again, no Dis lawnmower man here. Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist. Dis shoe, I really don't think so. So one big war in this, you can certainly take a very big hit. All to cover up Prince Harry's royal spare behind. New Year's Day find, September blue murder, certainly not mine. So innocent men do have to run, fly, go, disappear, follow your golden compass before you do get boxed up, locked up or done in. Keir Starmer and the Labour loonies, Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. No one's got kill on it, so they'll set you up as a red car Michael Sands, to get you done in or boxed up, locked up, throw away the key. Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B. So Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapo. So local Nazis, their blue van is full of 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses. Forged in hell, not even Harry Houdini could escape from. And that one's got lie on it, because that is a big mad monster, porcupine, serial killer lie in this Norfolk UK. They want everyone to believe it's true, but never the case 39 on all accounts. And that's a Jaguar there, but no Black Panther, Puma, Jaguar, Cougar. No ritual killer here. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. No mad, deranged, insane, demon possessed, Jekyll and Hyde, number 21 or number 23, serial killer here. Plenty of hosts for the hungry, bloodthirsty beasts in high places, plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes. Certainly not mine, castles, manor houses, UK's Devil Island, country estates. No one's got con on it and a Keir Starmer look-alike. Again, Keir Starmer did cover up the murder on the Royal Sandringham Estate killing fields. Jimmy Savile, Prince Harry Potter, Prince of Darkness, E.T. hybrid host, Red Dragon. So his high royal blue crime, New Year's Day find, September blue murder, certainly not mine. And no Breaking Bad, gun runner, drug dealer, woman beer, no hoax bomb sender, serial fire starter here. Really don't think so. And that's a very good crime series also, Breaking Bad. And there's a good scene where Hank gets 1 minute to escape from the supermarket car park. The Salamanca twins are coming. So one big black axe, hatchet job, saw trap in this Norfolk, UK. And no 3 girls in my pizza van when I worked at Pizza Plus. Obviously it has all come out about the rape of Britain, the UK's Devil Island, and the rape of the capital, London, but no Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station. Mountain bike rapist, child 44, black wizard terrorist, this shooter. No Norfolk Jack the Kipper, Sandringham serial killer, black wizard terrorist, this shooter, you don't think so. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. Simon Bailey don't cry and his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective. And her partner, and no black wizard here in a Volvo state. So Prince Harry Potter, Prince of Darkness, E.T. hybrid host, Red Dragon. His High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day find, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. And I did used to have a good old grey Volvo 960, like that blue one, but mine was grey. No 50 shades of grey and no 50 shades of black. 6'6" in the back with the seats down, all curtained out, was my home on wheels. Just become too marked to drive, and I certainly didn't fancy becoming a Volvo estate barbecue. Cruise on my framed fixed tail. And if you're asleep in the back of a Volvo 960 and a crew roll up on you, you're not going to get out of that car anytime soon. You're at such a big disadvantage. And again, 2-wheel smokers certainly will smoke you. Evergreen Toxic Crane Corporation, Saks Goburn Goffer, Windsor SS, all to cover up their high crimes, Royal Blue Murder, frames and fixer switches, monster lies, bogus diagnosis, and certainly not mine. $21 on that one. And as always, Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. And you really could have seen Inspector Numbnuts Bunton, Mr. Fixer, Liar Liar, Pants on Fire. GK, Kerry Skips, and again a 4-man crew in this, and a big silver Mercedes Benz estate car. Did see him coming, so I was prepared. Certainly did get me boxed in, and that one's got number 10 and pink on it. So you really can see Keir Starmer and the Labour loonies for details. Simon Bailey don't cry. And his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective. So like Pink says, when you're surrounded by bigwig know-alls, knobs, dickheads, hags, liars and evil clowns, I'll certainly disappear before they come for me. 666 on that one. So Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, local Nazis. One big war in dish, you can certainly take a very big hit. An air blue van full of 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses forged in hell. More bogus diagnoses than on Jack the Ripper, who they've now identified, apparently, using new DNA technology. But no Norfolk, Jack the Kipper, Sandringham serial killer, black wizard, terrorist, this shooter here, really don't think so. One big monster con, one big monster bluff. The biggest porky pie, serial killer lie on the UK's Devil Island. The biggest monster gaff, epic fail, that one's got wizard on it and boss. Again, Simon Bailey don't cry and his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective. So they will pay to make you disappear, and there has been a silver Ford Focus turned the rounds in this recently. Haven't seen it in more recent times. Always those who'll do. How you doing, alright? So here we go. The lad was waving, but his dad was ranting and raving. A mad monster, paedophile monster lies, and death threats, screaming and yelling all the way down Discalton Road. It's a shame. I'm trying to get the registration of the car, and then we'll have some fun with that one. See if they want to back up their monster lies. Norfolk Bacon SS wins the Gestapos, the local Nazis. This post office, Royal Mail, post the assassins, vigilantes. So no Roy Whiten, White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer here. Again, a very deadly serial killer virus, 7 twos on that one. 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses forged in hell. So, a very deadly serial killer virus in Dis, Norfolk, UK, and they certainly have infected everyone apart from me. Evergreen Toxic Crane Corporation, Sachs, Coburn, Goffer, Windsor SS. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis, and 17 on that one. So the biggest mad monster, Porcupine, serial killer lie on the UK's Devil Island. So not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. So it's always interesting when people come along ranting and raving and screaming and yelling all their mad monster lies in Dis, Norfolk, UK, and you get it on video to prove that you're telling the truth versus a big monster lie in Dis, Norfolk, UK. But that be the problem. Monster lies certainly will get you beaten, stabbed, shot, set on fire. And 22 on that one, really is a 22-year catch 22. Complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob. Simon Bailey Don't Cry and his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detectives. So hate crimes, hate campaigns, frames and fixers, switches, monster lies, bogus diagnosis, conspiracy to murder is not a crime in Dis, Norfolk, UK. But no mad monster, serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. So all in the bag in Dis, Norfolk, UK. And that one's got con on it because that is a big monster con in Dis, Norfolk, UK. All exposed online for the world to see free, never about money. The truth versus a big monster lie. And it's always interesting what comes along that fits right into the story. You do get help from above. Yahweh, our Heavenly Father, the Lord Jesus Christ, Joshua, certainly have saved me, certainly have helped me expose the truth, all the monster lies in Dis, Norfolk, UK. Certainly have given me the insights, the understanding and the revelations, all online for the world to see free. Discalton Road Assassins, Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia. It's the local mob, 33 degree Masons, 3-3 on that one. No Roy Whiten, White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer here. So may God be the judge, Yahweh, our Heavenly Father, the Lord Jesus Christ, Joshua. My defence by God's grace and Spirit, and the public, the grand jury, who is telling the truth and who's full of mad monster, porcupine, serial killer lies in Dis, Norfolk, UK. And that one's got 17 on it. So in their precision engineered black box, serial killer frame fix assassination. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham sealed with 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses, not even Harry Houdini could escape from. And as always, you can see my ex-wife, Shay Fraternal, far in Burston, Big Police Council, Doctor Whom collaboration, Inspector Numbnuts Bunton, Mr. Fix-It, Liar Liar, Pants on Fire. But no Son of Sam, Sandringham serial killer here, Black Wizard terrorist, is she? I really don't think so. No Blitz Limey, MPGP cop, ex-wife killer. You can see Clive Harwood, Noble, Whites and Co. This post office, Royal Mail, Postie Assassins, Vigilantes, Postie Mayor. Megan White Black, Serial Killer Black, beyond recognition. So one big war in this Norfolk UK, and you really can take a big hit. So no Black Wizard here in a Volvo estate, no one's got mock on it. So never a bad thing to mock the opposition. Norfolk Cubers, Coppers, Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. This SS Police, Simon Bailey Don't Cry and his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective. This Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, it's the local mob. So they will pay to make you disappear. Again, all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder, frames and fixes switches, monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death threats. So I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike, not a mountain bike, but all mixed into the black shroud of Sandringham, just to set me up further, all to cover up Prince Harry's royal spare behind, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. No one's got Lab and 24 on it. And one big assassin in this, riding round in a black Ford Focus, so you really can see. Paul and Sarah, this waterfront inn, this greyhound. Everyone's drunk from that poison chalice. And that one's got ET and 24 on it, Prince of Darkness, ET hybrid host, Red Dragons. Their high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. Plenty of hosts for the hungry bloodthirsty beast in high places. No Roy Whiten, White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer, no Black Wizard here in a Volvo estate. No terrorist, no shooter, and again was mention of a Suzuki Jeep, trials bike, pickup trucks, Royal Sandringham Estate, Killing Fields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area, human hunt and pie, so they're high royal blue crime. New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. Hence why they will pay to make you disappear, and there's been a silver Ford Focus doing the rounds in this recently, haven't seen it in more recent times. So no Black Wizard here in a Volvo estate, 23 on that one. No mad, deranged, insane, demon possessed, Jekyll and Hyde, number 21 or number 23. Serial killer here. And that's a good film, Legion. They do like their frosty treats on the Royal Sandringham Estate, Killing Fields, human hunting parties. So there's plenty of people who want me boxed up, locked up or done in, disappeared one way or another. And again, a 4-man crew in this and a big silver Mercedes-Benz estate car. Did see him coming, so I was prepared. Certainly did get me boxed in. That one's got GK on. You can see Carey skips for details. And again, crews on my frame fixed tail in this Norwich Safewold, North Norfolk Coast, Derbyshire and the Lake District. Plenty of hosts for the hungry, bloodthirsty beasts in high places. Some people like their blood sport. Human hunting, they would have liked to devour and feast on me, crack my frame fixed head, drink my unvaccinated blood. No one hidden in my frame fixed lockup, plenty hidden in high places. Castles, manor houses, UK's Devil Island, country estates. So, Nomad Monster, serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. And 7 twos on that one, as always. 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses, forged in hell. So, certainly is the one.